PGA Tour is coming out. Back down. Alright, what is this? My third round? 28 position. Speeds are atrocious.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present
Pittsburgh
the
Invitational.
season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
I'm in
Today
28th
is live
place,
third round coverage of the
11:52.
Pittsburgh Invitational.
8 mile an hour wind. Should play it on tour mode.
Good contact, good result. Frank, the beauty of golf, we're not playing inside a dome with no wind. You have to be able to handle the elements.
You do. Where the better player comes through. On a day like today, anything around par is going to be a good score. So just adjust your own mental par.
120, 132.
Oh, looked like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
I suck.
But, you wonder what he's thinking on that. Another good swing. Another good approach shot.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
All right. Down 4 inches.
Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. Relatively short par 4, second hole. Frank, what's the right play off the tee here? It's probably not driver.
It certainly isn't. You need a decent yardage in for your second shot, so you don't really want to hit it past those last of the 6 bunkers on that right side. That leaves a shot of 100, 110 yards. There's another tee box a little further up where they can make it like drivable at 265 yards, but for such a short hole, this is sort of a fearsome one. You always feel like you're making a mistake when you're putting the ball on the tee.
51 yards.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Not quite enough
Damn
on
it.
that one, a couple of feet short.
Yeah, hopefully he taps it in. Not his best, but hopefully it's just 2 putts. Oh, that was nasty.
Dude,
That's
are
an
you
outrage
kidding me?
right
Come
there.
on.
I mean, if there's a high commission of golfdom, we need to consult them right now because it's just simply not fair, Frank. It's not.
I think the people above are frowning on the people below.
So here we are at the 3rd hole, par 4, again 428 yards. Frank, have you ever seen anything quite like the bunkering that we have here on the left side of this hole?
No, the church pews, they're famous, obviously, for Oakmont, and they have that tendency to drag your eye to that left side.
All right.
Really, you hit anything that you can get off on the fairway off this tee, whether it's a long iron, I don't care what it is. If you want to try and hit driver down there, well, good luck, because this really is about the second shot. Somehow avoid that trouble there, so you've got a second shot.
Stay on the green. Oh.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Frank, I'm sure it feels good to get some red numbers on the card, but this tournament is probably too far out of reach at this point.
Good question.
We have already begun. Let's pick up with the action at hole number 4. Frank, this would be a good time to get it going. Made some pars to this point, but if you want to win, you have to make birdies.
Rich, I think the thought of winning has to be removed from one's psyche right now. You've just got to worry about what's in front of you. It just looks confused, forgetting about playing the actual game itself. Winning happens by a series of good shots. Let's get back to the basics of playing golf.
This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Yeah, the hang time on that.
Nice play right there. That's in pretty close. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for
down
birdie.
3 inches. Straight ahead.
Frank starting to make the move.
Leaderboard very volatile at the moment, so a lot of move in that middle piece of the leaderboard. Top 20 so far.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's the final round of the Pittsburgh Invitational. Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Alright.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read. And missed out on that second part.
What the fuck is that shit?
He knew it right from the start.
I don't know.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. And he makes it for a bogey here. Here at the 15th, a long par 4 at 499 yards. Frank, what are you looking to do off the tee?
Tee shot here is very similar to the one back at the par 5, where the fairway slopes left to right, and then the second shot's going to be uphill to a green that's actually built in the opposite direction. This is a tough par 4.
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in.
Too much spin.
It is on the green, but that will be a tough putt on the way. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. He's made it. Yet another demanding hole here at Oakmont. Par 3 16th, 231-yard par 3. Frank calls for a well-struck long iron.
It certainly does. It's going to favor something that's hit a little higher and a little softer. If you could just mentally cut this green in half and just sort of look at the left half of this green, that's really the best way to play this hole. And the reason why is the general contours all move to the right. That ball can still funnel down to the right side of the green.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
Jesus. Come on.
Oh, you hate to miss from that distance.
What is it doing?
Well, that's just a poor putt, Frank, and now let's hope he doesn't make a Michael Dublé.
He's hardly going to be singing after that one.
So close. Oh, man.
What is going on?
This boy, that hurts.
Doesn't make sense. It's like it's on a hill.
Concentrating on the read.
Dude,
well,
it just doesn't go in.
It's time to just pick up.
Come on. Dude.
th hole at Oakmont, par 4. Only 313
That was
yards again.
fucking
Frank,
stupid.
It was so pivotal. The last U.S. Open played here in 2007.
It was pivotal for a lot of different reasons. Strategy being one. Some elected to go down the right side with just a mid-iron. Others went directly at the green, did not get the ball up and down. Furyk and Tiger Woods come to mind in that situation. You can see the green's just perched up there. If you do lay it up, you don't quite get a full look at this green because you have to lay it up down that right side.
They par yesterday. This one for birdie. Frank, the good players continue to play good golf, even if they're not winning or in the top 5.
Yeah, that position's starting to look a little brighter than what it was at the beginning of the day. Now in the top 25.
Good tee shot right in the short grass. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green.
It stops.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Frank, I don't recognize this guy right now.
Yeah, that ship was sinking, but it looks like he's an excellent chance right now to right the ship.
Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
Stupid.
In for par. That'll put a wrap on our final round coverage for all of us at EA Sports. I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time.
Right. Dude. All right. Let's try to win this one. Minnesota.
EA Sports, in association
what do we
with the
got?
PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Oh, shit.
It's the opening round of the Northeast Invitational. Frank, this game has taken us all over the world to some absolutely beautiful spots, and this is one of the prettiest I've seen in a long time, the cliffs at Lighthouse Point along the eastern coast of Maine.
Yeah, it's always fun when we head up in the northeast area. Golf's been in this area for a long, long time. This golf course hasn't. Rather new design by Brandt and Patel. And
oh my God,
7,700 yards. You'll get to hit just about every club in the bag. So good test today. That's as bad as I've seen for a while.
Holy shit.
So missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Getting set now over the putt.
That sucked.
Still playing even for the day after the par. Let's go down to the 11th. Has not been a stellar performance to this point, but Frank, not too bad.
When you consider 4-round events, Rich, you're going to have a period where there's a little lull. As long as you can minimize the damage over the course of 4 days, it turns out all right. Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
Now the second shot to the par 5.
Dude.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. He just missed the bunker. This is a 28-footer.
Alright.
Oh. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. So into red figures now with that birdie.
Got 10.
Moving on to the 12th hole now. Par 4, 439 yards.
Oh.
Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, you just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
His second shot. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Not what he wanted, but
Shit.
He's headed to the beach. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really, you have to look at the amount of
I
green
should
you've
bet
got to
on
play
that.
with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
There you have it. Well done. Great putt. On to the 13th, and Frank, I love golf courses where you run into something you've never seen before. I have never played a par 5 of 700 or more yards. Here it is. That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that. Oh, I like that.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder, or just hit another one. Good swing, good shot yet again. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie.
It's that sneaky distance.
Birdie.
Beautiful roll on that one, right in the bottom. Now to the par 3 14th. It is 240 yards. What a golf course, Frank. I mean, this tests the best in the world. I'm talking about Mcllory, Jordan Spieth, and Ricky Fowler. 700-yard par 5s and nearly 600-yard par 4s. This is all you want.
It certainly is, and that's why the total yardage of this golf course is nearly 7,700 yards. This par 3, just a beast at 240 yards. One thing you want to do, though, is avoid Lake Zimmer. It's that big body of water to the right. If anything, though, look at the green. It shapes a little to the right, so you can use that left side of the green, which is away from the lake. It's a smart way to play this.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Come here, get away from, get, stop. Fuck.
Oh my gosh,
Jesus.
that hurt. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. And getting ready for the putt. Stays at 1 under with that par. The round continues at Lighthouse Point, and Frank, the 15th hole is a par 4, only 387 yards.
It's fine.
Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Well, you can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Too much? Oh, come on. Dude.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. And he makes it for par. Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. So long for now.
I'll play this tournament.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Northeast Invitational. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Yes, it is.
Just a little 90-yard shot, and with the helping wind.
$90 yards.
Pretty good shot right there, about 10 feet away, setting up the putt for birdie. They par yesterday, this one for birdie. Well, who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. The young star makes his birdie.
Oh my God.
This is not heading in the right direction.
Well, looks like it's going to be in the rough. Still some work to do here at the par 3, Frank.
Yeah, you'd think there with the size of that green, this green would be an easy one to hit, but that's irrelevant now. Let's see if he can get it up and down.
A bit unfortunate.
Fucking
in the
A.
bunker, Frank.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what his bunker plays like.
Great knees, great hands.
Dude.
In this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination. Safely on the dance floor.
Wow.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Take no pleasure in saying it, but it's a fact. It's a double bogey. Now to the par 5 ninth. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach a par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So if you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle sort of front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee, and you might find out this is a more difficult three-shotter than what you were anticipating. That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
Offline, and I think that one's headed for the rough.
Stay. Oh.
Wouldn't call it a great approach shot, but it still ends up in the fringe.
Yeah, a little bit of magic from here. It's hole's not over.
On the green in regulation. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, I'm sure it feels good to get some red numbers on the card, but this tournament is probably too far out of reach at this point.
No question.
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Right in the heart of the fairway. Green light special. Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. And now we'll have this for birdie. So coming off the birdie on the previous hole, a chance now for yet another one.
And momentum all in his favor.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Shut
Just
up.
knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the course.
Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Standing over the ball here at the par 5 11th. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the players' shots, that's for sure.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. So into the top 15 on the leaderboard with that birdie. A few more, and who knows, maybe top 10 or top 5.
Alright, what is this? 9, top 9. They reward you for birdies.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, presents
20.
the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. With coverage of the Northeast Invitational.
Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
Ooh.
I mean, that is one of the hardest drives I've ever seen. Just let it rip.
Oh,
Busted that. Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Oh shit.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. made it for a birdie.
Oh
Now
yeah,
the
birdie.
11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the
Oh my
shaper.
God.
He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making driver almost front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
So missed the fairway. Now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problem. They're going to take a good one here, considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play.
All right, sitting for your downspin. Get in there.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round.
Man. Is it par? Birdie?
All things pointed to a good week. Birdie there, very important right now.
Playing some good golf. 12th hole now, and Frank, the long hitters could have an advantage here.
If they want to take a very dangerous line over that left side, this is really where the shot maker has the advantage, that hole bending completely to the left. You'd like to hit a draw there, so use those bunkers down the through side of the fairway and then just sort of shape that ball towards the green. Interesting shaped green. Really 3 different sections to this, and of course 3 bunkers, each protecting different portions.
And that ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there.
Oh my God.
Wayward from the tee. This one is headed for the rough, Frank. Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut. Not too bad. Players still fighting the strong winds out there today. Get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
Oh.
That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Frank, this is where the mental game really comes into play. You've hit a second consecutive shot into the rough.
Yeah, this could pound very, very quickly. So now's the chance to just take a little breath, take a breather, and try to make sure this shot certainly gets out.
He'll take par and move on. On to the 13th, and Frank, I love golf courses where you run into something you've never seen before. I have never played a par 5 of 700 or more yards. Here it is. What a drive. Just tattooed that. Second shot coming up here at the par 5. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
There's a way.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. On the way.
Good putt.
Starting to put it together right now, Frank.
Join that trio at the top.
So through 54 holes, a really good position inside the top 5 with 1 round to go.
Yeah, and those handful of players that we're looking at, Rich, they certainly have looked the best players this week, which makes tomorrow look like a real thriller.
$75. Hey, come here, no, get away from there. Get, stop. Alright. Let's try this. Position 6th, hold 13th. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 5 holes to play to win. So I have to birdie 3 of them in par 2.
In association with the PGA Tour,
Where is
proudly
it?
presents
8.
the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's the final round
I have 5
of
holes.
the Northeast Invitational. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Alright.
Frank, these days golfers are training like high-level athletes from other sports. Rory Mcllory, for example, has been using a guy named Steve McGregor, who happened to be the trainer for the New York Knicks of the NBA.
And part of his training now is high altitude. The majority of the medal holders, for example, in the Olympics, or medal winners in the Olympics, actually use high altitude training.
Oh, almost 250.
You can develop more red blood cells in a shorter period of time. But golf, we've had so many different types of training from the athlete side. But you go back to the old days of Henry Cotton beating an old tire. Vijay Singh picked up on that. Or even the rhythm of Sam Snead. He used to count in the rhythm. It was 1, 2, 3. It was 1 at the top of the swing, 2 at impact, and 3 at the follow through. All those things are still very valid today.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot.
Wow.
And getting ready for the putt.
That's bullshit.
Has his par. Now at the par 3 14th, over another body of water. Frank, you could make some big numbers on this golf course. I would think if you walk out of here today having shot under par, you have to be really happy.
Certainly is big boy golf playing around the cliffs at Lighthouse Point, Rich. And this is another example here at this beefy par 3, 240 yards. You can see Lake Zimmer protects the front of this green and to the right. It's obviously where they get all their irrigation water from. But it's enough green left of the flag here. That's really what you've got to be looking at, that front left section.
Get in, yes.
Oh, what an incredible shot.
Pull out. Oh, shit, tied.
Rich Lerner back at Lighthouse Point with Frank Nobilo. We're at the 15th hole. Frank, a relatively short par 4, 387 yards.
Yeah, finally we get one under 400 yards. A little bit of trouble off the tee to be avoided. Bunker left and that little pot bunker on the right. But missed those. And really, this is a...
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpet.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for 11.
Oh, my God.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Pretty good shot right there. So just a formality. That's a solid par. Still in it, Frank.
A cursory look at the scorecard, Rex, and, it looks hard at 240 yards, but that elevation is going to chew off quite a bit of yardage off the scorecard. Really, it's a good chance for a birdie on this closing stretch. V-shaped green, as long as you're on the right section of the green, could have a chance for birdie. This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. In for par. Well, Frank, I love this par 5 17th. Not only is it fun to play, but if you head over the Juniata Crossway Bridge ahead, you can find Brent's Lobster Shack, which is one of the best lobster rolls I have ever had. And you know, they specialize in that up here in Maine. But what a hole. Frank, that swing looks lively and strong.
Oh, they had to fly 300. It's close to 310.
He's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
A nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point. Well, when he goes after it like he is here.
Really powering up here.
Stay on. Fuck.
Frank, in the end, it is a game of precision. We know that.
No,
but
it's not, Rich.
It's not.
You tell me, after a shot like that, he's not pumping his chest out. That's what people want to do. They want to hit it like that.
Precision. I love to see guys just bomb it.
Come on, everybody wants to hit it that far. This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
He just missed the bunker.
This is an awkward length.
So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching two tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
What a great tournament finish. This one is in the books, and look who finished on top of the leaderboard.
Good shit, I
Rich,
won
this
it.
has to go down as a classic. Our champion was simply on fire. And I'm looking forward now to see how next week pans out.
MP4s. Tour baby. Tour baby. We got one? Hey, what's up? Oh, there's 5 people here. Rank season. What up? What up? Oh, there's still people play this game. Online battle. Yeah, kitty cat. Yeah, Mr. Kitty Cat is the meow meow. Mr. Meow Meow Kitty Cat. Ranked. $164. The fuck is this shit? Oh. It's so stupid. So stupid. What the fuck? I never seen the loop-de-loop. What is it doing? Stupid. No, it was like weird. Gave me a putt line that was weird. Are you guys gonna get 2K20? The 2K20? It's a new golf game. Yeah. You gotta see what there's nothing about it. You can't even check. I mean, the Instagram they show it. That guy crush it all the way up there. Oh, well, because the new one, they're gonna have it where you can't spin it. 56, 124, 64. 60. 2K. No, it's 2K. They're gonna be releasing a new golf game. So PG 2K, like NBA 2K, it's going to be it's going. They bought the rights to make a golf game. EA's not gonna be doing it no more. Because they can't microtransaction them, you know. You think everyone will... I thought they're gonna nickel and dime you for the courses. Yeah, FIFA. I am a retired FIFA player. I don't play that shit no more. Especially Ultimate Teams. I just quit, and especially when they did that, like to get like all the games from like 2010 all the way to 2017, never got a Ronaldo, never got a Messi, never got shit. Because why? Because you get less than an 8% chance of getting a card. That is so stupid. 8%. It's not giving me a putting line, so I'll just put it. Oh, too far. Fucking A. What? So there's no putt line? I think there is. Come on, now. Why is it when they don't give me, when you're like 3 feet away from it, they don't give you it? What the fuck, man? That just completely fucked me up. God damn it. Damn it. It's hard. There's no, line. 200. Alright. So close, but no cigar. Damn it. Kaga. Mm. Like, what is it doing? It's almost straight. Alright, it's backing away. There we go. Come on. Well, it's just not giving me a birdie, so god damn it. This game's over.